Hello children, today I am going to explain you the Sparrow's Revenge, chapter number 8. So, in a small village on the bank of a river lived a young sparrow who had never seen rain in all the 3 years of his life. He often heard people talking about rain, praying for it, and he wondered what this rain was. So that year, the rain did not come. The wells and the ponds dried up. There was no there was no food left, and farmers could not grow anything, as the fields had not been tilled for years. So an old woman suggested make an effigy of a man and sacrifice it to rain god, So the villagers made a huge effigy of a man, and the priest chanted sacred mantras, and they set it on fire. The rain god was pleased and sent his dark, water-laden clouds to the village. So the people cried as the effigy collapsed. Means which they made to sacrifice rain god. The effigy collapsed and the heavy drops of rain began to fall. People cried out in joy, dancing and prancing in the rain. Now, when the first raindrops fell on the young sparrow, he looked up in surprise. Maybe the world has turned upside down and the river's falling on my head, he thought. The sparrow thought. So it rained for days without stopping. The wells and the ponds filled and overflowed. The river swelled and flooded its bank, and the people went into their houses and bolted the doors. Means they locked the room. But the poor little sparrow had nowhere to go. His feathers were sodden and heavy. Means his feathers were soaked up. Means fully drenched. He was fully drenched. Okay. Then the little sparrow hopped to the door of an old lady and knocked with his beak. The sparrow somehow hopped to the door of an old woman and knocked with his beak. A disagreeable voice came from inside. Means that old lady. Who is that? The old woman shouted from inside. Who is that? The sparrow is telling. I am sparrow and I have nowhere to go. Please give me shelter and let me in. The old woman again shouted. Go away. Now, so when the sparrow repeatedly asked him to allow inside and give him shelter, so the old woman was irritated, and what she did, She emptied a pot full of water on him, knocking the sparrow flat on the ground. Okay. So the little sparrow somehow managed to go to the river and cried, in this terrible rain, the old woman gave me a bath. Oh river, the sparrow shouted. The sparrow cried and told to the river, In this terrible rain, she gave me a bath. Oh river, I want to give her the same. O river, I want to give her one too. Means he wants to take the same revenge from her. She would not give me shelter, so she must not have any. Means she has not given him shelter, so she also do not deserve any shelter of her own. O river, help me give her a bath. Okay. Now the river felt sorry for the little sparrow. The river felt sorry for the little sparrow. So and the river explained the sparrow to follow whatever he is saying. First, plug all the holes in your body except your mouth, and use the reeds growing on my banks. Means reeds means whatever the those unwanted plants growing on the bank of the river. So the river asked the sparrow to block all the holes on its body. And now then start sucking my water through your beak, the river told. Now what the sparrow will do? He will suck the water through its beak. Then the little sparrow dipped his beak into the water and began to suck. And the water went down his throat. He grew until he was as large as a baby elephant. Okay. Now the little sparrow went to that old woman's house and tapped on the door. The old woman, what she did, she was ready with her boiling water. She was ready with the boiling water, and when he opened the door, he was stunned. Means he was surprised to see the huge sparrow on her door. And she, by seeing that huge figure, she dropped the boiling hot water. The pot. She dropped the pot of boiling water. The little sparrow went into the hut and closed the door. Now what the sparrow is telling I am going to return the favor, and you give me and give you a bath. What the sparrow is telling, I am going to return the favor and give you a bath. The little sparrow pulled out the reeds from the holes in his body and the gushed the water in torrents, flooding the hut. Means he removed all the reeds which he blocked, which he used to block the holes in his body. Now after removing those, what happened? Water gushed out through his body and flooding the hut. Now what happened? The carrying the seeking old woman. Now the old woman hut was also flooded, carrying the old woman to the river. Okay. The little sparrow looked with satisfaction. Now the little sparrow was satisfied. When the little sparrow came back to its normal position, and that old woman, she disappeared she drowned into the river. So now by this story, what lesson you got? After this event, nobody dared to take. Nobody refuses to give shelter to the sparrow. The sparrows generally make. See, that is why even today nobody refuses to shelter sparrow. Not even when they make nuisance of themselves in the eaves and roofs. Okay? Why? They don't want to risk the revenge of sparrow. Okay? I think children, you have understood the story. That's all.